Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Aziz Drives. I'm sitting in a very high requested car actually, and it's the Mercedes-Benz C63S AMG W205, which means we have the car that started somewhere in 2016. This is the 2019 version, the facelift with 510 horsepower, 700 Newtonmeters of torque, of the V8 B-turbocharged M177 engine that I really like and love. The same engine that is used in the AMG GT and in the Aston Martin Vantage V8 and also in other Aston Martins 4 liters. So I like the design of the C63 from the outside. I like the feel sitting inside of this Benz pre-OPF because you have really a nice sound and it's really pushing forward. This is the Spider version, so we can open the roof. We'll do that later, but I want to talk about the stats first. So the car can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 4 seconds flat. It's quite heavy, 1.9 tons. This is the Spider version, so that's why. And it tops out at 250 kph or 300 kph if you open it up freely. So very nice. Tuning potential immense. They use the same engine in the E63, etc. You can easily get 650 horsepower from this engine. And we have the MCT gearbox, the 9-speed, the latest one. So that is very interesting. Shifts pretty fast. Very nice. In front of us is a Porsche Boxster Spider, and I'm trying to catch him now. So we have a couple of driving modes, comfort, etc. I'll go to Sport Plus. Let's see if we can do something against him. He's driving actually pretty fast. And we have shitty tires, to be honest. Oh, he's really fast. Wow. Well, the sound is great. The speed of this new gearbox is absolutely insane. I'm kind of doing the car a little bit of a, I have to admit it, it's not going to be our real life test because we're really not driving on good tires, to be honest. And I want to give the car a fair share and a fair statement. So I think we might be 20% faster with other tires, but the experience with the C63 is more the sound, the joy, the 4 liter, the V8, the Mercedes-Benz experience as long as you can get it. I turned off the traction control. It's very interesting. You have so many driving options. Let's explain that a little further. So what I can do here is I can change from all kinds of dynamic selects. So I can go to ICE mode, individual. I can go to comfort, sport, sport plus, race mode, even, where everything changes and the behavior changes completely. Then I can press this little button here and adjust the amount of traction control that I want. Very fancy, very interesting, but I don't want traction control on. I want it off. Manual mode, we're here to experience. The engine power is great. This engine is magnificent. I told you in other reviews, the M177 is a brilliant engine. I really enjoy it every single time I sit in it. It doesn't use that much fuel. It sounds absolutely fantastic. It shifts great. It suits the C63 very well. And this is also a car that I have to admit feels Benz-like. It does. It has those 2 power domes that remind me of the old C63. It's really a nice car to sit in. And it was, in my opinion, the last coupe before they, the last real AMG coupe before they announced that they're going to build some more. So brilliant, really nice. And I will open the roof now. You can do that. Oh, maybe I can't do it because of the GoPro, so let's stop here for a short period. Just a second. Now we can experience it full on. All right, so let me mount that camera again on this little window here so that you have the driving experience. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. When we're driving a C63 AMG, we might as well enjoy it a little bit more. Wow, with the roof open. Oh yes, immediately, yes. Oh man, this is really, really great. The sound. Yes, yes, that's what I want. When I'm driving a Mercedes, that's what I want. Whoa! We have some slip. It's very cool that I can adjust the traction control while driving. It's so cool. That's great, man. That's great. Let's stop in the front and check if we can actually accelerate in 4 seconds from 0 to 100. We have to do it, friends. That's a must to do. Oh, I love this engine. I absolutely love this engine. I love it. It's fantastic. It's such a good engine. It's so good. There's a truck in front of us. Look at that. Look at those shifts. Wop, hop, hop, hop. Bum, bum, bum. So good. So good, really. Okay. Let's go a little bit back because there's people, you know. This is a funny review, man. All right. Can't even accelerate. People are getting mad. Yeah, I mean, okay. Well, the traction control is not on fully, so let's put it to traction control setting to 6. You can go up until 10. So let's try it with 6. Maybe we can get a good acceleration with 6 or 5, okay? Holy shit! Yeah, there's no grip whatsoever, even with the traction control set to 5. I mean, if we didn't set it to 5, this would be catastrophic to drive. Let's turn it off completely then. So through the woods. Oh, the amount of power after 4,000 RPMs is just so brilliant to experience. And I know you might think that I hate Mercedes, but I really don't. I like Mercedes, but I like when they do a good job on the cars. When they stop using cheap materials or cheap ideology for it. I mean, this C63 is absolutely brilliant. I mean, it feels very stable, although this is a spider. Oh, a bunch of people today. It feels very stable. Really, it really does feel stable. Handling wise, very good. Steering wheel, very nice. It really feels good. Really does. Oh, the power. 4th, 5th, 6th gear, it just goes forward. That's what I love. That's what I need when I'm driving an AMG. Look at that, 2nd gear. Whoa! Let's try to accelerate one more time. Maybe we can do it with the traction control off. I just want it to be a little bit fancy. Can you stop doing that, please? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's great, man. Love it. Whoa. Hey, man, you can just drift everywhere you want with those cars. You can drift it everywhere. The sound is brilliant. The experience is brilliant. The engine is peak Mercedes-Benz. Absolutely love it. Very, very good. Very good to experience. Driving in sport mode, even this is a convertible, it really feels so stable. It does understeer a little bit, but that's because of the tires, 100%. It wouldn't understeer if it had different tires. Let's see if we can drive it through those corners a little bit, and it still feels stable. Okay, step on the throttle. Very nice. Every gear, it just pulls and pulls and pulls. Very nice to experience. I'm a big fan actually of this C63 AMG. I really have to admit it. It is the perfect size for a car. It feels very stable. It has a great steering wheel actually. The response is fantastic. I don't care what the other people say. I think it's fantastic. And you can do some skits. What else could you possibly want from an AMG? Second gear. Whoa. I mean, look at that. Just a little push on the throttle. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. But you know what? I did it. And I loved every single moment of it. It happened. It really did. I couldn't control it. It was in race mode. I turned the traction control off. Yeah. What can I say? Let's put the car into let's put it into comfort mode. Let's see how that feels in comfort. So, okay, setting is set immediately. I swear, immediately you feel how good the car handles those bumps. This is a really bumpy road. Let's turn on the stability control again. Traction control is set to the highest setting. When I step on the throttle now, I really don't think that the car is going to oversteer, to spin the wheels at all. And it doesn't. It really doesn't. Turn on the exhaust. That is great. Put it into drive. And that's also something very important with the C63. You can actually drive this car very comfortably and reliable. So you might be able to drive it on not 7 liters, but 8 to 9 liters on the Autobahn, especially with the 9-gear gearbox. Very nice. Steering wheel response is really surprising. I like that a lot. I like that we have those buttons here to choose whatever we want. I like that they put the IWC watch in there. So very nice. It's a great experience, really. I enjoy it fully, and the sound, absolutely pinnacle Mercedes sound. Of course, the turbochargers take it a little bit back. The naturally aspirated ones were a little louder and better, of course, but this feels brilliant. And you saw how beautiful I drifted around that corner. I mean, that went fantastic. Silver car. The seats are, yeah, I'm not a fan of a red seat in those cars, but yeah, I mean, you can choose whatever you want. I mean, you can choose it however you want, and the cars are very stable actually. So the C63 is really stable in price. That is actually surprising, but it's very stable. It really is. Let me check here. Home setting, navigation. Okay, that is a little strange. This doesn't work. The touchscreen seems to not work anymore. Strange. This is really a brilliant car, man. This is really a great car for a Sunday drive, and it feels very comfortable. It feels very stable, man. I told that a couple of times in the video. I love it. I really like it. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. And as I said, you can drive it pretty comfortable. You can drive it on 8 liters. Very nice car, actually. I'm kind of surprised that I like it that much, but it's really a fantastic car. I could even picture myself driving one of these if I didn't order a car that I'm going to reveal in a couple of weeks. So very nice. But I'm a big fan of the C63. I couldn't even say take the coupe. I couldn't say that. I think the Spider is absolutely fantastic. You're not going to the track anyway with those cars. Maybe with a C63 coupe, but with this you won't. Fantastic car. If you want it, if you want a Mercedes-Benz, this is your go-to. 2020 Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG. It's the best bang for the buck, so I really enjoy and like it. And that's as far as we can go with the driving review on the C63 AMG, SAMG. Fantastic, beautiful experience. We had a bunch of laughs on the review. And make sure you check out the interior and exterior drive of it. And thank you very much. See you on the next one. Goodbye, my friends.